Hello, Mr. 2000. Thank you for taking the time out of your day for this interview.
It's Fredmister 2000, but thank you.
Sorry, Fredmister 2000. Alright, let's begin. So, first question. Could you introduce yourself, please?
Well, like I said before, I am Fredmister 2000. You can call me Fred if you want. I like to stream and hopefully make people laugh. Nothing too crazy.
Alright. So, you're a Fredmister, a different species from humans, correct?
No, we're still human, to say the least. We're just born differently.
Interesting. So, why haven't there been any other Fredmisters? Because we, the public, know that you are Fredmister 2000, but why not 2001 and onward?
Well, for all intents and purposes, any living Fredmister can no longer reproduce asexually like we usually do.
Why is that?
Because I stopped it.
Alright. And I suppose a follow-up question to that is, when did the original Fred start his reproduction? Because we have archives that show early Fredmisters taking part in wars that date back to the 1800s, like the Roblox Fortnite war, while those games did not exist yet. Care to elaborate, if possible?
Those ones probably found a way to time travel. The original Fredmister did that sometime in the 1990s. You see, the original Fredmister was, as you know, a human, a regular human. But unfortunately, his loneliness and his inability to talk with the opposite sex, he spiraled into, I guess you would call it madness, and decided to try to reproduce himself. And basically take the female interaction out of the equation to reproduce. And so the Fredmister species, I guess you would call it a subspecies, came into fruition.
Interesting. Let's write that down. So there used to be stories of some other Fredmisters who were, let's say, drug addicts who then apparently got better. Are you still practicing drugs after your brethren supposedly stopped, or do you not consume any?
Well, yeah, I've never done it myself. That's just every Fredmister is different. All right.
Alright. We'll take your word for it, Mr. 2000. Alright. Is it true that a different Fred from your subspecies is a murderer? One by the name of Fredmister 15?
Yes, you could say we're not even someone around.
Why would that be? Nature? He's a murderer?
No one really a enigma. There's been multiple murderers in our mixed. The Fredmister subspecies is very, very volatile, to say the least. It's one of the reasons why I had to stop the asexual reproduction. For one, our own population was getting out of control, and their how do you say it? They were becoming too big of a problem.
Interesting. Alright. My last question for you would be, are you a murderer, Fredmister 2000?
I'm a murderer of my own species, if you would count that. I've stopped, like I said, I stopped the reproduction cycle. So there will never be any new Fredmisters. I never murdered anybody myself, but
Oh,
the
really?
population dying was not something I enjoyed.
Oh, really, Fredmister 2000? Are you sure?
Yeah, quite.
There was a, how do you call it? A document released about the Fredmister 1999 dying. And there was a lot of evidence that suggested that he died in your house, in your basement. So what do you have to say to that?
My basement?
Yes?
Oh, that's probably... No, that was my... I guess not my dad. More of the original Fredmister's dad's basement. Frankly, I don't even know how he came across his location. The original Fredmister is, while we all are technically copies of him, our memory of the original is very hazy. His memories didn't translate into the next Fredmister.
Alright, well, I guess the documents were lying about being you. I suppose. Alright, well, thank you, Fredmister 2000, for taking the time to do this little interview. I hope you have a good rest of your day.